to the audio show.
So more issues again, but it's a very fundamentally sound skit because I feel it has a lot of gems. Let's go.
I just don't know what possessed you to buy my daughter some birth control pills.
Well, did you hear about the phone call where she was talking about having sex on prom night?
Bethany, I heard about all of that, but still, why you thought it was okay for you to go and get her some birth control?
So Sharra is correct. If you have found something out about my daughter, it's not your duty to talk to her about it. You're supposed to talk to me. Now, if I wasn't around, I could have understood you that to do your thing in that point in time. But Sharra is around, and something like that that's very, very integral and important about her daughter. Bethany could have actually mentioned to her, but she never mentioned it, and that's my little issue with that.
The birth control was a preventative, okay? And I didn't know if she was going to take it or not, but I've taken it before, and I knew it worked for me, and so it was there just in case, okay? I wasn't going to shove it down her throat. But
Bethany, seriously, I'm trying. I promise you I am. Because I'm telling you, last night I wanted to come over and I was like, you know what? If I go over there, it's gonna be a lot. And then I anticipated, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still pissed off. And I told Larry I was coming over here. And then I kind of thought about it, but you know what? I'm here. Because I'm pissed off.
So you'd rather her just get pregnant on prom night?
It's not about, no.
So I think Bethany is missing the point. The point of the matter, Bethany, is that it is her daughter. So if you have something for her to talk to about with her daughter, then allow her to do that and not you. Bethany is way out of line in doing this. She's not supposed to be doing this at all. She should have actually contacted Sharra and given her the wherewithal to do this. But this has been my issue with Bethany and the stepmother kick that she's on because she don't quite understand it's not your child.
But I'm her mother,
right,
Bethany, and I can talk to her, and I can go and take her to a doctor, not a dang pharmacist, and get her some over-the-counter birth control pills. What? You don't even know if my child is allergic to it.
And that's why I didn't make her take them. I had them. I gave them to Larry. Okay, he could have taken them to you. I told him he could give them to you. Y'all could discuss whether or not she could take them. It was there as a possible preventative.
Bethany.
It was from the goodness of my heart. All it was to try and keep her from making a mistake on prom night. Because she's going to do what she wants to do.
I think Bethany is missing the point. I like her initiative because I'm going to highlight that Bethany has some amount of initiative and to take a preemptive move. The problem with the preemptive move is that you're not discussing the preemptive move with her mother. That's the problem. The problem is that it looks like you're overriding her mother and just giving her medications that she don't know about, which is dangerous, by the way. And Sharra is right. You don't know if she's allergic to the pills. You don't know if something else could happen because you're trying to prevent this. That's what Sharra is saying.
She ain't gonna listen to me.
Place, Bethany. It's not your place. You don't just take someone else's child to a dang store and go to the pharmacy there and pick up over-the-counter medicine without taking her to the doctor.
Sure, as much
to get an exam or see and let her make those choices. It's things that you gotta do first before you decide to make that decision for her. I am her mother.
I get it,
Bethany. And I can take her. I can talk to her about stuff like that. That's not your place.
I get it.
Bethany, at least you could have came to me, or Larry could have, somebody had a conversation with me and told me that she was doing something like that or wanted to do.
There's no having conversations with you.
Woo!
But you're having a conversation with her right now. She's having a very solid conversation with her. She's not beating you at all. Nothing is happening to you. It's not like she's punching you up like Lynette. Now I'm realizing that Bethany really loves the smoke. At this point, she loves the smoke. She loves the smoke. She really and truly just wants it to be smoking. So I realize that this is who Bethany is. But it feels as well to me that like Larry needs to step into this because Larry needs to put boundaries in place. I'm realizing that Larry has no boundaries. That's what I'm seeing from this because Larry has allowed Bethany to kind of go on this far. Because if I was in Larry's shoes, I would have stopped this long ago, to be very fair.
This is what conversations are like.
It is because you always doing sneaky, conniving things behind my back.
It's not sneaky. That's the thing. I gave the box to him. I said, y'all have a conversation about it. If you want her to take it, take it. I did not make her take it. I said, this is something that could help you become, preventative of you getting pregnant. You're going to be an adult. You want to do what you want to do. That's what I told her.
I understand you had great intentions.
That's exactly what it was.
I understand that, Bethany.
I thought it was from the goodness of my heart.
Bethany.
Literally.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but you also have to talk to the mother when you're doing it from the goodness of your heart. Nothing is wrong with you doing it from the goodness of your heart, but you have to speak with the mother as well. And she hasn't done that. That's just the truth,
Please, I'm trying to have an adult conversation. Yes, I am livid. I am, but I'm really trying, okay? You could have at least Someone could at least told me to where I could have had a conversation with my child.
Then that was Larry. He did talk to you. Okay? I did it.
How do you know that, Larry? You know what?
Because that's how you found out, unless it was Brooke. Okay?
Of course my child is going to tell me.
And that's fine. That's fine. She tells you everything, and that's fine. That's her right. That's your right. I don't... At this point...
You as a mother, Bethany, you have to see where I'm coming from.
You never
Especially
have.
with stuff like that.
That's the first time you've ever acknowledged me as any kind of mother. I'm trying to be a good stepmother. I went and tried to give her some advice. I tried to talk to her.
Bethany, you didn't.
Okay, Bethany's like talking to a brick wall. So let's just kind of stop it right here. It's like talking to a brick wall with Bethany. Like I said before, Bethany and Larry are married. Do she have some amount of inkling in things? Yes, she does. The problem I have, though, is something as important as that. Bethany then should have called a meeting with Larry and with Sharra and sit down and try to discuss it. Maybe if she had done that, I would have probably been on her side with this one. But I think she's losing on this one. You can't do something like that without contacting the mother, because you don't know if the mother wants that to happen. Like, it's just out of pocket. Because Bethany would never have allowed another black woman, well, when I was raising it, but you'd never allow another woman to come in to your home and tell your child exactly what to take. She would have never done that. We can already tell you off the cuff, she would have never done anything at all like that. But now you see exactly where Bethany is. I think Larry has to now step into all of this. But I love this talk, though, because the whole idea of birth controls has always been one of those things where people feel like, you know, they want to be a savior of things, or, you know, they want to save certain portion of of whatever it is. I love it, though. I think Sharra has actually held her own, and I congratulate Sharra for this. Anyways, give me a take on it. I'm gonna talk to you soon.